Supply chain disruption risks. Bloomberg, citing analysts such as Corey Combs of Trivium China, notes that international companies must now scramble to confirm the origin of their inputs and secure alternative supply chains to mitigate risk. The era of quietly rerouting Chinese materials through third countries to service U.S. demand may be over. Impact on critical industries. The United States has long relied on Chinese sources for essential minerals and specialized components. Gallium and germanium are critical materials extensively used in electronics, telecommunications, aerospace, and defense sectors. China's recent export ban on these elements has raised concerns about potential disruptions in these industries. Utilized in the production of gallium arsenide semiconductors, gallium is essential for high-frequency devices such as mobile phones, satellite communications, and radar systems. Gallium arsenide semiconductors offer superior performance in high-speed and high-frequency applications compared to traditional silicon-based semiconductors. Germanium is a key component in fiber optic cables, enabling high-speed data transmission over long distances. Its ability to transmit infrared light makes it indispensable in optical fibers used for telecommunications. Aerospace and defense application. In aerospace and defense, gallium is used in the manufacturing of radar systems, night vision goggles, and other military technologies. Its role in these applications is crucial for national security capabilities. Germanium is employed in infrared optics, which are vital for thermal imaging systems used in military and defense applications. Its transparency to infrared light allows for the detection of heat signatures, making it essential for surveillance and targeting systems. Uncertain enforcement scope. While China's export control law, enacted in 2020, laid the groundwork for these measures, experts remain uncertain about how aggressively Beijing will enforce its extraterritorial provisions. According to Combs, the primary immediate goal may be to prevent Chinese firms from masking exports and to deter intermediary countries from helping U.S. companies bypass direct bans. However, the possibility of wider enforcement cannot be ruled out. Comparisons to U.S. policy. Commentators have drawn parallels between the newly expanded Chinese rules and long-standing U.S. extraterritorial export controls, particularly those regulating sensitive technologies. Although Beijing may lack the same enforcement network and compliance infrastructure as Washington, these measures represent its most direct attempt yet to mirror and counter extraterritorial restrictions imposed by the U.S. and its allies. Russia's growing economic and political alignment with China can potentially bolster Beijing's strategic position amid ongoing trade tensions with the United States. While China and the U.S. remain deeply intertwined economically, the trade war and Washington's increasing scrutiny of Chinese technology and investment have motivated Beijing to seek alternative partners and reduce reliance on American markets and components. Tighter Sino-Russian ties serve several key functions in this regard. One of China's key vulnerabilities in a prolonged trade conflict is its dependence on global supply chains, particularly for essential commodities and resources. Closer alignment with Russia helps mitigate this risk. Russia is a major exporter of oil, natural gas, metals, timber, and other raw materials crucial to China's manufacturing ecosystem. For example, the Power of Siberia pipeline, inaugurated in late 2019, has strengthened China's long-term energy security by ensuring a stable gas supply. As the U.S. tries to limit China's influence or restrict critical technology exports, having a reliable, politically aligned partner like Russia for fundamental inputs reduces the pressure on China's industrial base and makes external attempts to choke off its economic growth less effective. While the U.S. has sought to curtail China's advancement in high-tech sectors through export controls on semiconductors and restrictions on Huawei and other Chinese tech firms, Russia can assist China in developing indigenous capabilities.